Okay, so good afternoon, everybody. I'm making this video. Sorry for the yawning. I'm making this video as a informative video to explain to you and show you how Job Corps really is not needed. Is not really anything to cry about. I think that a lot of these young people who are coming online and making these videos about them being so displaced and so uncertain of their future needs information so they know that basically Job Corps could never really help them the way actual information and properly preparing for a real career in areas you're interested in are better for you. Now, there was a young lady online I responded to. I'm going to try to find her video and just let that play a little bit because I want y'all to hear what she was saying. And then when I sent her the information, I just
seen this warning on a video that was talking about how we're in a dictatorship.
Shot me down and was kind of like, you don't understand. Job Corps was preparing me to be a conductor. And okay, I can't find it now, so I guess the algorithm has kicked it out for me, so the hell with it. But what I was trying to explain to her was, she's saying she was studying to be a conductor. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not trying to be funny. This is how sometimes so many of our young people waste their time because they don't want to listen to older people. You never have to train to be a conductor. A conductor literally is a person who opens and closes the doors on a train. Do you know that every job has by law the responsibility to train you to do your job so that you perform it properly? So there is no need to ever go to Job Corps to be trained to be a conductor. In my state, and I'm going to start with my city first, right? We don't have the conductor test available right now. But all you have to do is work for MTA, which is the Metropolitan Transportation Authority of New York City. And a conductor is bullshit. That's opening and closing the doors. What you want to be is the motorman. That's the person who drives the train and makes the most money in MTA besides the people that sit on the board. Okay, so let me just get into it because what I was trying to show this young lady without trying to insult her intelligence, but what she did was, which is what most young people do, they disregard older people because the trend these days is to tell old people we don't know what the fuck we're talking about because we're stupid. When we have all the information and all you got to do is ask and you shall receive. Okay, so this is MTA. When you want to go on this website, it's mta.info or careers.mta.org. When you go on this website, it clearly says careers right here. But however, if you scroll to the bottom, it says interested in working for MTA. Look at all the ways you could work for a huge train system, right? Now, there's a distinction here at the very bottom. You have internships, fellowships, and apprenticeships that work better than anything Job Corps could offer you. And don't forget, New York City has a homeless system better than any other state in the country. So if you bring your little Job Corps self here to New York City, you go to a single person shelter or a family shelter, they're going to give you an immediate place to stay. Is it going to be the Taj Mahal? Hell no. But it'll be some place for you to eat, sleep, wash up, and live, to go do whatever it is towards working towards your career, your dream career, right? So you have the internship, apprenticeship way of doing it. You could do like most of us, myself and others have done in New York City. We take an exam. It is not a specialized exam. It is, matter of fact, let me go on it to see if I can find an archive conductor test. Let me show you if I can get it. All right, so these, right now it's not giving me the option. It's giving me a full list of the current and upcoming civil service. So in order for me to go to the archives, I'd have to link into another system and show you too much of my personal information. So I will not be doing that today. But let me show you how easy this shit is. You go on to MTA, right? Not only do they have jobs for trains and every job they have, they also, MTA covers the bus lines in New York City too. So if you wanted to work for a bus, or drive a bus, you could do that. If you were a mechanic, you work with HVAC, anything like that. All that's here. Do you see it? Do you see it? Now we're coming upon the exams, right? So they have the mechanics help, the bus operator, railroad track, stock worker. So you don't even have to actually work on the train. You could work dealing with making sure the train runs the right way, and everything that needs to be on the trains is there. What I'm trying to show you is there's always an alternative, which is what I'm trying to say to these young people, but nobody wants to hear it. So in your own time, you can pause the video and look at all the jobs. These are current jobs hiring right now for New York City into the end of the year, going from today, June 3rd, all the way up to December of 2025. You understand? Down here, they're showing you, right? They're giving you more links and resources. You go down a little further, they're giving you the particular exam units to contact for jobs, to find out about rescheduling, to protest about something you felt like wasn't done right by you on the exam. They give you all this information. Okay, so let's go back to where we were. 1 minute, okay? Hold on. That's okay. I know how to work this system. All right, let's go down to the bottom with careers, right? We go back down. All right, I wanted culture, diversity. Oh, this is what I wanted to show y'all, because I don't think these young people know what a conductor does, right? So here it is.
Hi, I'm Diane Ellsworth. I'm a conductor on the One Line. I've been a conductor since 1992, and for several of those years, I've been working on the One Line. As a conductor, I assure that my personal protective equipment is functioning. I read the bulletin board to see if there are any changes. I have a conversation with my train operator regarding any service changes. We do make announcements informing customers of where we are, where our train is headed, and what our next stop will be.
This is a Brooklyn Boundary train, 110 through the next. Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
We assure that there is no passengers or objects held in the train doors. Once we assure that that has been done in the rear and the front section, we then give the train operator the indication to proceed.
Conductors need to have good people skills. They need to be good communicators. They need to be focused. They need to be able to perform the same task over and over, day in, day out, at a consistently high level, and be prepared to respond to the unexpected. They have one of the toughest jobs in transit. They have responsibility for thousands of people that board and alight from a train as it goes from terminal to terminal.
There are all sorts of emergencies that can occur in the subway system. For example, floods, smoke, power outages that would require an emergency evacuation. The most important aspects of any evacuation would involve providing RCC with timely and accurate information, following their instructions. These situations require that we communicate in a calm but firm manner with our customers. One of the memorable times was there was a very early morning, snowy morning. There was an elderly gentleman on the platform, and he was a little hesitant about getting on the train, and something just didn't sit right. It was cold, snowy. So I went up to him and I asked him if he was okay, and he didn't have on a coat, and it was obvious that he was suffering from some type of dementia. He didn't know where he was, couldn't answer who he was. So I was able to contact RCC. They had police meet us at the next station, and it was nice to know that the elderly gentleman was going to make it home and his family wouldn't be worried about him.
The vast majority of them perform their duties with great professionalism, kindness, and a sense of their responsibility to their community. It's very laudable.
All right, so let me tell y'all something about MTA, right? So, wait, the hardest part of that job y'all, is making sure somebody doesn't bust you in the head when you look out the window, or that when the train starts to move, you don't get decapitated as the train rolls out. You understand? That's the hardest part of that job. So I wanted to put that out to show people that being a conductor is not hard. All these tests for New York City and New York State is reading comprehension. Basic reading comprehension, y'all. That's it. Basic reading comprehension, basic math, basic sentence structure, and the 7 parts of speech, understanding English grammar. When you have that, you can have any test, pass any test, do any job in this city, unless it requires you to have a license or to have a particular skill set for that job, where you have to literally show you went to school for it. So this is why a lot of those programs at things like Job Corps are bullshit. All right, I want to show y'all other things. So that was New York City. Now let's go throughout the damn state. This is let me close out my other let me close out my other windows. Okay. So now look. This is CSX. If y'all don't know, this is a rail service, right? That ships and supplies everything in and out of countries, America and other places too. But you can just, the best part about these railroad jobs like this is that you could go on with no experience. They will teach you the job, okay? You see right here where it says working at CSS, search openings and apply. These places are places where you apply. They expect you to live there. They provide you accommodations. They teach you how to do the job. You're going to basically be working fucking forever, but you make good money. These are some of the people remember when Biden had to go and talk about the people who were working on the trains and come up with a deal to keep them from striking? These are the people they were talking about. These are the people that keep America moving. Okay, so when I was speaking to the replying to the young girl about her being a conductor, I said, sweetheart, not only can you be a conductor by just understanding basic reading comprehension, all you got to do is apply to some of the many railroad jobs across America. They will train you. They will send you to school if they have to. And if you want to make real money working on the trains or the railroads, it's called railway and trains, you have to become an engineer. It's not that hard. And these people are there to help you. But anyway, so this is CSX. Look it up. All the information is on the screen. Pause to, sorry, I hit the wrong tab. Let me go back to it, okay? You're going to pause to read everything and then go get the job. In addition to CSX, you have places like this. You have BNSF, right? This is another rail that works throughout America and works into other countries. So there are possibilities for you to also maybe be relocated to Europe, Asia, anywhere these people have an affiliation, a liaison, or some type of contract with. Okay, you don't need Job Corps. You need to be informed about all your real options in this world. So let's just click on careers real quick. So they got current employees, college recruiting, dispatches, da-da-da. Let's just look at the train crew. I just want to look at that. All right. So they're asking you, is this the right track for you? They talk about the dispatchers. They talk about the work environment. This man right here is a conductor. Let's listen to what he has to say.
My name's Kyle Schaefer. I've been working for BNSF Railway for 5 years. I'm a conductor. My job is pretty much like train management, in charge of the paperwork, if the train's built correctly, if there are any empties or loads that shouldn't be in place, and make sure they get to their destination on time and in proper order. Railroad life, the hours, we are 24/7, 365 operations. I work on average between 40 to 50 hours a week. My normal spot is on an extra board where we fill the vacancies of the people who are on assigned jobs when they're calling sick. They could be morning hours, swing hours, or graveyard hours. It all depends. It's not for everyone. You have someone who has very flexible lifestyle, goes with the flow, and is not afraid to think outside the box. The pay is fantastic. It allows me and my wife to go on trips and pay our bills and do little extra things here and there that we like to do. I want to work for BNSF because I have a few friends that work here, and they told me that it is a great place to work. Management is great. The people here are great. It'd be like a great career move to have versus other companies that I have friends that work for. I love it. Childhood dream job. It's like working with your friends every day.
All right, so you heard what he had to say. This is why knowing all of the different things that are out there is the best way to be, guys. I'm telling you. All right, and now you have Amtrak. Never forget about Amtrak, okay? Here's Amtrak. Let's see what Amtrak has to offer. Do they have any videos? Yes, they do. Let's listen to what they have to say.
The most important things in life are the connections we make, person to person, city to city. Amtrak is setting in motion a new era of rail that will change the way America moves. We're looking for all kinds of people to work and grow in a variety of roles. Build a career with us. Your future rides with Amtrak.
All right, so that was Amtrak, right? So now, at the bottom of Amtrak, it was showing you right here, most people, like all job candidates, must apply on careers.amtrak.com and go through Amtrak's official application process. To receive an offer, candidates must confirm their application through careers.amtrak.com. Our recruiters will never ask for any application fee or money in any way, any form. All right, so that's Amtrak. We got more. We did Amtrak. Now let's go to the Association of American Railroads. This is the Association of American Railroads. There's no shortage of conductor and railroad jobs if you're interested in the trains. That's what I'm trying to get across to you. And Job Corps can kiss your ass. You don't need it. Let's see, where's the recruitment at? Hold on, y'all. Let's see what's happening. Okay. Where's the jobs at? Where's everything? Oh, here it goes. Looking right in my face, but I didn't see it. Okay. All right. So this is how you find the jobs here. And a lot of these websites, you have to get on here, make an account, text, email people, build up a rapport with them so that they get a feel for who you are. They invite you in, or you get somebody's phone number. You talk to them about what it is you'd like to do. They pretty much will guide you. Do you see the fucking money these people are paying? Now, I don't expect you to be a data scientist, but if you wanted to, let me tell you, all you got to do is go on Google certificates, take one of those data scientist courses, and you can make all this money they're paying a year. Do you see this shit? Do you see it? Do y'all remember digit placement? All right, that's 1, 2, 3. That's $133,000 a year. $121,000 to $133,000 a year. Y'all, listen, this is what I'm telling y'all. You got to know where else to look. Outside of that, we did Amtrak, we did Association of American Railroads. Let's do Norfolk Southern. Now, all people down south, y'all should know this one. This is the main one that brings all of us our food and everything. This is a great one. I know this one, and I live all the way up north. If I was interested in becoming an engineer or being a conductor or a motorman or a rail, whatever they call the drivers for rails, this is where I would be. I would fight everybody to get to this job, okay? All right, so let's see. Find your future. What did it mean, Bob? What are you saying? Okay, so I don't think they have a video for us, but this is what you do. You come on here and you find out how to start your career. They have field jobs. They have tech jobs. Jobs in Atlanta, the headquarters, train crews, dispatchers, mechanical, electrical, and other trades. This is where you should be, not Job Corps. Okay? They also have internships. Any job that offers you an internship is basically telling you, come on aboard. Not only are we going to hire you, but we're going to mentor you and train you so that we know that you know what you're doing and that you intend to be here for the long term. This is the things you got to look out for, y'all. And our very last one is Union Pacific. This is another one everybody should know. These are some of America's biggest, most famous railways in America. Okay? These are the people you look for jobs with. You see how they taking everybody, even students. This is what you got to do. This is what you got to do. You want to be a conductor? They even join our talent community. They telling you, sign up for our, give us your email. We'll let you know what positions are available. Come talk to us. View all the job categories. Speak to, they got what? I'm quite sure it's a manager somewhere here that you can speak to let you know about what they're doing. Come on. This is what you got to do. Not only that, look at all the social media pages they got to keep you informed about coming. Oh, here we got a video coming to work for them. Let's listen to what Union Pacific has to say. And these people work hard, y'all, but they make the money for working hard.
And so you see what I've been telling you. It's nothing like it seems. It's what I've been telling you. Oh, you'd learn what I mean if you came. But the risk, are you willing to take?
Y'all, it don't get no more American than that. Are y'all understanding what I'm trying to tell you? Young black people, stop thinking so short-sighted. Job Corps is not the fucking end-all be-all. There are real companies out here waiting for you to take your American ass to them, learn, grow, make money, and improve America. Everybody's talent makes this place that much better. And you have unlimited opportunity. Like I said, when you go to these places and you learn the skills you learn at any one of these railways, do you know how important you would be? How much of a fucking asset you would be to any company that hired you after getting the information from here? Well, we don't want you to ever leave, but listen, the point is, you learn from them, you're going to learn from the best. Nothing that Job Corps could ever teach you what Union Pacific is offering you, what Norfolk Southern is offering you, what MTA is offering you, BNSF, CSX, nothing, y'all. All right, I'm done with this video. I just had to let y'all know. Please do not sell yourself short. America has so much out there to offer you. All it's doing is waiting for you to wake up and understand that poverty is not your birthright. If you go, you learn, thrive, grow, you will do whatever it is you want to do. Nobody can stop you in this country. But you're limiting yourself by thinking that Job Corps is the end of the world, because it's not. Have a good day, Black women. And for all you hard-headed young Black people that don't want to listen, hopefully some of the videos inside this video will inspire you to understand that you got to think beyond your community, think beyond your neighborhood, and stop believing in them dumbass fairy tales that your family, friends, and whoever you're dealing with is telling you. You and your ability is untapped. It's unlimited. Learn, think, grow. Stop selling yourself short. It's a lot of shit out in this world. And if you actually get on this internet and understand what America has to offer you, poverty becomes a thing of the past. Have a good day.